Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Bersama saya Muhammad Alfil Farisi dalam Buletin 5M. Baru-baru ini kita telah dikejutkan dengan berita yang sangat menggemparkan bidang industri pelakonan, iaitu kemergian seorang pelakon Hollywood, Chadwick Boseman, yang telah menghembuskan nafas terakhirnya pada 28 Ogos yang lalu akibat kanser kolon. Pelakon popular ini yang lebih dikenali sebagai Black Panther telah menghadapi kanser kolon tahap 3 pada tahun 2016. Seterusnya, kita akan pergi ke liputan selanjutnya bersama Matubun.
Terima kasih Alfi daripada studio. Saya sekarang berada di depan Pusat Membeli Balas Sogo ya. Okey. Membenarkan saya berucap dalam bahasa Inggeris. Okey. Now, cancer has become a very serious problem here in Malaysia and many people are not aware about this. Now, let me give you a little bit of biological explanation about cancer. Okay, allow me to do so. Now, cancer is actually a very serious disease here in Malaysia. There are 4 stages of cancer, and the 4th stage, which is also known as the fatal phase, brings death. Now, here in Malaysia, the mortality rate for cancer has already risen up to 15%, and this really brings a huge problem here. Now, let me further explain about cancer. Cancer is actually scientifically known as a unstoppable or uncontrollable mitosis process. Now, what is mitosis process? Mitosis process is actually a process that is occurring in your body, which is to replicate your cells. Now, there are 4 stages of mitosis, which is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis. This is for your additional information. Well, uncontrollable cell division might end up in tumor, and this tumor is the one well known as cancer. Well, there are a few factors that is actually causing cancer. Those are excessive intake of carcinogen through smoking, and then exposure to X-ray, UV ray, and also intake of unhealthy food, and even sometimes gene mutation could also make you fall into this type of cancer diseases. Now, we also want to really quickly test our citizens here about the knowledge on cancer. Let me choose a person randomly and ask him questions about cancer. Please hold on. Okay, jom kita interview rakyat kita ya. Okay. Hai Cik, saya nak tanya berapa soalan tentang kanser, berjawab ke?
Boleh?
Okey, Cik. Soalan pertama saya lah, apakah pendapat Cik tentang kanser?
Okey, pada pendapat saya, penyakit kanser adalah sejenis penyakit yang sangat bahaya. Penyakit kanser boleh membawa maut. Okey, penyakit kanser ada 4 tahap. Tahap pertama, tahap kedua, tahap ketiga, tahap keempat. Okey, tahap keempat adalah paling serius. Okey, apabila tahap keempat, rambut penyakit kanser akan gugur.
Saya lah, apakah jenis-jenis kanser yang sangat popular di negara kita?
Okey, pada pendapat saya, penyakit kanser paru, penyakit kanser darah, penyakit kanser mata dan sebagainya.
Okey, soalan terakhir ya, Cik. Apakah faktor-faktor yang mempengaruhi kanser?
Saya rasa orang yang berlebihan merokok, lepas tu orang yang mengambil makanan yang tidak khasiat, seperti mengandungi bahan kimia, seperti mengambil makanan yang mengandungi bahan kimia yang banyak yang akan menyebabkan kanser. Lepas tu saya rasa orang yang meminum alkohol.
Okay, terima kasih Cik. Sangat-sangat. Okay. Well, thank you a lot for listening to our channel.
Oh, listing aku. Yahoo! Yahoo!
Hi, hello and good morning. I'm Arvind Gopalakrishnan, your most favorite and most entertaining host around. So, we have been talking about diseases lately, and what has been affecting is that in a new news that has been said that heart diseases in Malaysia has been increasing, and the rate has been increasing. They say that 141 people out of each 10,000 people in Malaysia has been affected by the cardiac arrest and eventually died. Almost 70 people of them died from that ratio. So it's an important issue to be discussed. And what I'm going to show you about the heart is, as what as I understand, that this article on the left side when there's a passage is blocked, so the blood flow will not be efficient here. So when there's no oxygenated blood, which is the one that carries the oxygen, so I think there will be a blockage and people eventually get heart attack and die. That's what from my understanding. But to talk about it more briefer and more clearer, we have bring on 3 important guests. The first one is, of course, the Ketua Jabatan Jantung Negara, Yap Eng Chuan. He has been in service and has been providing essential heart surgeries and been lecturing others about heart diseases around by having campaigns and all for the past 10 years. Yes, will be one of the most popular and one of the world's famous cardiosurgeons, Mr. Darshan Muniswaru. He has been voted as top 10 doctors by WHO in the past 3 years and has been bringing great names to our nation. So bringing him to this channel will be a big pleasure as he can share his idea with us. Next, he might not look like the guy who you will seek advice for heart disease, but he is one of the best lecturers in University Melayu. I'll present you William Lai Han. To be honest, he is so slim that he is able to do great. He is able to give lectures to students and people gain knowledge. So, as what he teaches in University Melayu, he will be sharing his thoughts. The first question: what do you think is the effect? What causes the heart disease? Could you give me your thoughts?
First of all, the factors of the heart disease is smoking and drug abuse. Because most of the people know that if you keep taking drugs or smoking, it will affect your lung and heart function. How? Because the drug and the smoke, it consists of many dangerous chemicals like tar, caffeine, alcohol, and so on.
But sir, I have a question. Is coffee is healthy, right? People are drinking caffeine. So why are you saying caffeine is unhealthy for us?
Because the breakdown, we say the rate of the caffeine in the, so that it's okay if you can drink the coffee in the normal life, but if you keep taking drug because it consists of high level, right? So that it classified as addictive.
Okay, doctor.
And then the second is about physical inactivity, which means that the person is not strictly care about to do something, to do activities that is benefits, which is like exercises like yoga, playing football, playing badminton. Because we know that the benefits of doing exercises is muscle building and then increase our immune system and so on.
Go.
And the last is about valvular heart disease. Because our heart, look at the structure of the heart. Here got two, we say about, this is called valve. Valve, it controls the flowing of our blood. And here, if our valve, it got some disease, it will like just got, it function incompletely. Which means that the normal valve is like tutup is normal. But abnormal, it will like there will be some leak at the valve so that the blood can flow backward to the heart. Which means that if something went wrong, it will have some blockage, so that the people can easily get heart stroke. That's all.
Thank you, doctor. So, Mr. Darshan, being a very popular surgeon and being recognized by the whole world, what do you think is the effects of heart disease to humans? What's so painful that people die eventually by getting heart attack? Could you give me your thoughts, please?
Effects of heart diseases. Heart disease brings a lot of effects in human being, such as chest pain, of course, because your heart is placed in your chest pain, and then shortness in breath. Like shortness in breath causes a lot of people difficulties in life, because you will be playing football. After getting heart disease, you can't be playing football as well as you played before. Okay, now I would like to show you something.
Good.
Okay, well, look, this is the human's heart structure. This is of course a replicate model. Okay, cut the neck. Let us see, this is the pulmonary artery. What happens when the pulmonary artery gets blocked? It's very easy. The blood can't transport oxygenated blood from one place to another. Eventually, the person will get heart attack and die. Thank you.
Mr. William, could you give us ideas about how to prevent this heart disease occurring? Because it's being a big problem to the nation that this heart disease is starting to increase every day. So what do you think? How can we stop this heart disease? How can we prevent this? So do you have any good ideas to share with us, or something that will be useful for the people? Not only the people, even I, because even I'm not perfect. I also consume a lot of eating. So do you think that it's safe for us to continue our lifestyle, our Malaysian lifestyle nowadays? And what do you think about it?
Okay, so we know of the effects and the causes. Essentially, we need to know how to overcome heart diseases. We can overcome heart diseases by controlling our blood pressure, by checking our blood pressure regularly at least once a year. Other than that, we can try to keep our cholesterol and triglyceride levels under control. We can do this by putting on a healthy weight, by eating a healthy diet of foods high in sodium and added sugar, like fresh fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. Other than that, we can also do regular exercises that can help strengthen our heart or improve our circulation.
Okay, thank you, honorable guest, because three of you have given so much of information that will be useful for people. Even having this kind of camps around this nation is a very good thing, and I hope that you guys can continue to provide your service, and hopefully we also pray together that the heart disease rate in Malaysia will reduce each day and people start to live a healthy lifestyle. So signing off from here is Arvind from Anjali TV.